We're back 8:09 with a story that all parents need to see. An exclusive look at a new report pulling back the curtain on how kids are spending all of those hours on their smartphones.
And it includes a stunning finding about how those phones are trying to draw them in each day. NBC senior national correspondent Kate Snow is here with more on that. And actually also how parents can start an open and honest conversation and try to make progress.
Exactly, and that's the key thing. Look, we have known for a while that kids are spending hours and hours on smartphones, right? But this groundbreaking report is giving us a better understanding of what kind of apps they're using, at what times, and for how long, and how, despite kids' best efforts to pull away, a lot of teens and kids get sucked back in.
It's a defining feature of a generation. Kids constantly scrolling, messaging, playing games, watching videos. Now, a new report is shining a light on just how much phones are trying to grab our kids' attention. Common Sense Media tracked the Android phones of about 200 kids ages 11 to 17 to see what they're actually doing. 97% of them use their phones during school hours. Almost 60% use them between midnight and 5 a.m. on school nights. And here's the most striking headline. More than half the kids got 237 notifications or more every day, with some receiving more than 4,500. Researchers say Snapchat and Discord, apps kids use typically for messaging, sent the most notifications.
The business model of social media platforms is to keep you on the platform so they can sell you ads. It's really an arms race for your attention.
Not all notifications are created equal. Teens told researchers it's easier to ignore more impersonal alerts, but when it's a direct link to their friends, they're drawn to their phones.
Every time somebody sends you a direct message in Snapchat, you get a little pop-up.
Yeah.
Does it make you want to pick up the phone and look?
I mean, yeah.
14-year-old Armida Mojaza wasn't part of the study, but like the kids in the study, her top social media app is TikTok.
What is it about TikTok that you love?
I think that feeling of indulgence when you're scrolling through the videos and how you get so interested and pulled into it is it's just really interesting to me.
Armida spends a lot of time on the app, which was news to her mother Scheherazade.
I'm shocked. I feel like I'm waking up to this news.
I think a lot of moms, if their kids sat down and told them exactly what they're doing, would have that feeling.
NBC News reached out to social media companies highlighted in the report. TikTok says it sets a 60-minute daily screen time limit on teen accounts under 18, but teens can enter a passcode to continue watching. Snapchat and Discord pointed out that their notifications are similar to text alerts. On Snapchat, users have to opt in for notifications. Both platforms say the number of notifications can be adjusted. Meta, Instagram and Facebook's parent company, tells us it has tools specifically designed to help teens limit their time and minimize notifications. Teens are automatically sent a take-a-break message after a certain amount of time. Common Sense did find many kids are trying to set limits. Armida has a time limit on her favorite apps, but that doesn't always work.
I know the password to it, so I can get by the limit.
So you reach the limit, and do you find yourself putting in the password?
All the time. All the freaking time.
Why is that, do you think?
I don't know, I think most of the time I'm just not done watching a video and I'm really invested. Or, I just want more time on my phone.
Scheherazade admits her understanding of social media is limited, making conversations about what apps Armida uses challenging.
It is difficult because the new generation knows a lot more about these cell phones than my generation does.
Many parents are with her on that, so Common Sense is offering questions and talking points to help parents start the conversation, like which apps take up most of their time, what draws them in, and begin with admitting how you use your phone.
It's really up to you as a parent to be having an ongoing, and I'd say non-judgmental discussion with your kids, but also talking about the positive things they can get from interaction on screens, because that is the life kids are living.
I mean, there's so much there to unpack. I mean, this is the issue of our time in terms of teens and growing up and what these phones and devices are doing to their developing brains. We got to pay attention to it. You've covered it a long time. What stood out to you?
So the big thing about this, what I learned, is that every kid is different, right? So every phone that they looked at had a different pattern. Some kids are really into gaming. Some kids are really into social media. And other kids are I had no idea, they're putting their phone on all night long, like on YouTube videos for white noise. And they sleep through it, but they have their phone on literally all night, the way that maybe we would put the TV on in the background. Some people do.
I feel like we're all relying on companies to tell our kids to stop using the phone, like they should put up an alert. But I feel like, I mean, we talk about parents having discussions, meaningful discussions. I know maybe you feel like I gave my kid the phone. Now it's too late to say, wait. Now you can't use that. Now you can't use that.
Well, or like the mom in the piece, like she doesn't understand all the apps that are like I think so many parents don't understand what they're doing. Here's what common sense says: keep the phones out of the bedroom if you can. Make that a rule. Have a phone-free dinner time or social time with your kids whenever you possibly can. And we have these questions we mentioned in the piece, actual questions, like a huge list of questions that parents can ask to start the conversation with their kids. We put that up on today.com because I know I learned from reading those actual questions that can prompt a really open conversation.
It's really complicated because Hoda's right. You know, hopefully the companies will do better and they'll send the alerts and the passwords and the protections. It's about parenting. It's a call to action for all of us. It's really hard because we ourselves are addicted to phones.
How many notifications do we get?
Right, and like Hoda said, a lot of folks who, the kids already have a phone, it's like, how do you unring the bell? The cat's out of the bag. We got to just get together with grace and humility and say, we have to try. We have to try.
One thing is setting up parental controls before you even give the phone. I think that's a really good tip. And I want to say, though, to their credit, in this study, most of the kids are trying. They know. They like this generation is much more savvy, is what the researchers said, that they actually understand they're using their phones too much. And they're trying. You saw Armita's trying to put limits.
That's why they need our parents. I mean, the other thing is we're talking as though it's a fait accompli, but these kids have the smartphones. It's not just a flip phone for safety. That's a different issue. But, you know, we have little kids. I have a 9-year-old girl. She's, I mean, my 6-year-old, they're already begging me for a phone. I just joke about it now. Oh, when you get a job, when you're 18, when you're 21. But pretty soon, the drumbeat is going to grow louder and louder, and there's so much pressure to have these tweens, 5th, 6th grader. And once you give them the phone, it's like, it's over. You lost them.
And we wonder, too, because their brains are developing till they're in their 20s. So we're just talking about a study on a child's brain because we don't know. It's almost like these were all experiments, walking around staring at phones, and many years later we're going to say, oh my gosh, what happened
when
to
I
these
first
kids?
started reporting on this, like, I don't know, probably 10 years ago, there wasn't much research. Lately, there has been a growing body of research to show, not all of it's conclusive, but that there is an impact, obviously, of phone use on mental health.
It's pretty dramatic to say this, but I have this feeling that in 10, 15 years, the science is going to show us that handing them phones when they were 10, 11, 12, teenage years, without access was like giving them a pack of cigarettes. That it's as severe as that and as consequential as that. We're very, very focused on this issue. It's a topic we're going to keep focusing on, including next month. We're going to have a special event right here in our studio. We're going to tackle all of these issues facing parents and kids, try to get us together, do our part, do the best we can. And it's just about trying, you know, and I think that so many good-hearted parents just, we want help. We don't know what to do. So we're on it.
We're on it. We're on it, Mr. Roker.
Well, you know, you look at your own screen time on your phone and see how much you've got going on. So you know, our kids, they model what they see. So we have to be a little bit better. I know I'm guilty of that. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.